Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I am back with another video for you guys. And in this video, we're going to be talking about just a few tips to help you be a better, faster manifester. Yeah, these are really honestly some powerful things that if you use will absolutely help you manifest whatever it is that you want to way better and quicker and master manifestation. So yeah, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that topic, then you should subscribe, like the video, comment, share it with someone that you think it will help. I do have coaching available. I have officially launched the Master Money Manifestation group coaching for February. We are open. Early bird pricing will be available until, what day is it today? Tuesday, till next Tuesday. So email me if you are interested, you guys. It's going to be incredible. But other than that, let's get into the video really quick. Let me say hello to all of you guys. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Lover. Hi, Celestial. Hi, these cats. Hi, Shouty Doo-Wop. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Papaya, my love. Hi, Hello Kitty. Hi, CJ. Hi, Manon. Hi, JV. Hi, Nilsu. Oh my goodness, it's 2 a.m. Hello Kitty, you're always up so late. You are a night owl. Oh my gosh, Lexi says, I caught your live yesterday and manifested money today. I said it didn't matter what 3D said and I got what I needed, period. Congratulations, Lexi. Hi, Shan. Hey, Mama K. Hey, Lala. All right, guys, let me get started with the video, okay? All right, so this actually is the reason why I made this video. It came to me in meditation, and that is to start expecting your manifestation to happen. Y'all, listen, this is how I manifest things instantly, same day, just like Lexi said, right? Start expecting them to happen. I want you guys to really feel into the energy of expectation, and I want you guys to think about the fact that you expect anyway, okay? You expect anyway, but if you have been having an experience of not getting what you want, then you're most likely expecting for things to continue to go the same way, okay? You're most likely expecting for things to continue to elude you, all right? And so I highlight this, you guys, because sometimes when we're not getting what we want, it seems like we just can't. It's not available to us. I'm doing something wrong, like all of that stuff. But you are expecting and getting what you're expecting. You're giving your attention to things and you're getting what you're giving your attention to, okay? So I want you guys to just think right now, if you were expecting to receive what you wanted, right? How would you be feeling? How would you be feeling expecting versus trying, right? Versus, oh, I'm going to affirm to make this thing happen. Or, ooh, I hope that I'm doing it right. Or, oh, I don't think I've done enough. But what if you were actually expecting to receive what you wanted? Feel the difference between expecting and trying. Feel the difference between expecting and forcing, okay? Expecting it today, right? Realizing that there's no time. I've been talking about time a lot, so I'm not going to go into it. This isn't going to be a very, very long video. But if now is the only time for your manifestation to happen, expect it in the now. Expect it in the day. Expect it today. And then you guys are that much closer, right, to actually assuming that you have it. When you actually assume that you have something, you see the difference between the energy and the mental state that you've been in previously and the energy and the mental state that you've been in when you're actually assuming that it's done, okay? All right, next one. Pro tip. Y'all, hear me, okay? Because some people on the channel are here all the time, right? No. Okay, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty says, isn't expectation lack? Like, are we expecting that we will have it in the future? No. In my opinion, it's not. If it is for you, then don't use it. But for me, hey, Raven. I caught you. Well, you caught me. But, okay. But yeah, expecting to me is expecting it now. Like, if this is what I mean, when you're affirming, right? When you're let's say you're affirming, I don't know, to manifest $100. And you're saying, I have $100, I have $100, I have $100. This is what I mean. What's the energy behind that though? Are you saying I have $100 because you really believe that there's $100 revealing itself to you in your reality now? Or are you saying I have $100 because you're hoping that you saying I have $100 will eventually at some point, hopefully maybe, get you into the reality where you get your $100? That's what I mean, is expecting. Like, a lot of people are affirming. Let's take like an SP. He's in love with me, he's in love with me, he's texting me, he's texting me. But as they're doing that, their awareness behind that is, no, he's not. He's probably won't. It's going to take me months of me doing this for him to actually do it, right? So you're expecting anyway. You're always expecting, right? You're either expecting it to take time or you're expecting it to happen now. And what I'm saying is to expect it to happen now. I think that's the clearest I could say it. Okay. Now, with 3D, this is where people are getting fucked up. This is where those of you who are actually really understand manifestation, those of you that come on my lives every single day, you understand manifestation. I would like to say that nobody breaks it down clearer, okay? You understand it conceptually, but yet you continue to come and tell your same story. And you continue to come and say, oh, Olivia, let me tell you what happened to me that's horrible. Why? When I tell you every day that your attention is creating, right? So, oh, Olivia, what about, I say, is anything possible? I say, everything's possible. Anything is possible. You can manifest anything. Okay, I get that. I see that. But could I manifest a green popsicle? I don't know if that's possible. I know you said blue, yellow, red, but when you said anything, did that include green popsicles? Yes, it includes it. It includes anything. Anything includes anything. Okay? The reason why is because you all are used to deciding, assuming, believing, choosing, manifesting based off of the 3D. Okay? Based off of the 3D. I'm gonna be real, y'all. Some of y'all are like hypnotized by the 3D. Some of y'all are like snake charmed by the 3D. The 3D say, when I move, you move. You like just like that. Okay? Like, if you want to really master manifestation, y'all, hear me. You have got to be able to come above what is in front of you if it's not what you want, period. You have got to be, and it doesn't always mean ignoring the 3D, you guys, because to be honest, y'all, I don't ignore quite the 3D. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm just disregarding it, okay? I'm not looking at it and saying, oh no, like what I want, it's here, it's here, it's here, right? But even though I don't see it or feel it, it's like, I know that it doesn't matter what I'm seeing. It matters what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what it's been looking like. It matters what I'm deciding it's about to look like. That's what matters, okay? So, but as long as you continue to make your decision about what's possible, what you're going to have, who you're going to be, based off of what's in front of you, you're not going to make different decisions, okay? You're going to keep making the same decisions and same assumptions, and you're going to keep... I was about to say something really vulgar. I'm going to say it. You're going to keep being the 3D's bitch. I'm sorry, but that's the truth of it. You're going to keep like just doing whatever 3D tells you until you decide my mind has supremacy, not the 3D. You don't have to look at the 3D to tell you who you are. Okay? Manifesting, law of assumption is you deciding who you are regardless of what 3D is showing you. All right? Deciding who you are, what you're going to have, what it's going to be, regardless of what I'm seeing. Okay? Not as long as what I'm seeing is in line with what I want. Not as long as it seems so easy and possible for it to happen. None of that matters. All that matters is what are you giving your attention to consistently? That's it. Okay? Y'all, I was like, I can't read my own handwriting. That looks horrible. All right, last part. Identity. Okay? Identity. Stop believing that just because you have been a certain way, you have struggled with something, you've had this experience in the past, life's worked out like that before, that's who you have to continue to be, y'all. Just because yesterday you were someone who was so blocked and couldn't manifest anything doesn't mean you have to be that person today. You're actually free in every moment to choose. You're choosing in every moment anyway. And if you're able to do what I said before, which is not making your decision off the 3D, you actually are free to choose something new and choose a new identity, choose a new version of you. Okay? You're not like zoom out from the avatar, like I be telling y'all. Realize that you're not even the avatar. Okay? The avatar is also a concept that God has taken on. Just like you took on the self-concept of whatever you believe about yourself. I, Sally Sue, am nice. Okay. That's a concept you took on. It's an idea. That's what a concept is, y'all. It's an idea. You decided that. Oh, I guess I think I'm a nice person. God took on the concept of you. Said, I think I'm going to be Olivia or Raven. Right? Or John or Tim. Or One Faya, or Hello Kitty, or Shakalaka Boom. That's where I'm at in the comments, y'all. But it's realizing and coming above the identity. It's like I be telling y'all, you're not anything that you think you are anyway. So you don't have to continue to identify with what you think you are if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't feel good to you, if you don't want to be that anymore. You can decide, wait, I'm not even that. I'm actually the chooser, right? Actually, simultaneously, I'm being the avatar and the one who's choosing the avatar. Infinite versions of me exist, and I get to decide which one I occupy. I get to decide which one I express as, okay? So expect your desires to happen in the moment, in the day. Expect that they're done, right? Expect that they're done. What I mean by that, when you're affirming, when you're deciding, when you're manifesting, are you coming from, I know this is going to take me time. I know this is going to take me weeks, months, years. I know this isn't going to work. I know this can't happen today. I love it. I need it today, but it can't happen today. Who is deciding that? Expect it to happen today. Expect today to be the day. And then don't be so entranced by 3D that whatever is happening doesn't allow you to choose again. Stop making 3D the boss of your life. Stop making 3D the decision maker for you. Stop making the past the decision maker for you. Realize that 3D doesn't have power. You do. You breathe life into the 3D. You look at it. Your agreement, right? This is what they talk about when they say reacting. It's not so much about reacting, y'all. If I react or I do something that I shouldn't have done, I don't even really think anything like that, right? If I do something or I react, I decide after I get done that that's serving me in some way. I don't let 3D, even my own self, I don't let anything that I do determine who I am. I'm always deciding, right? And the identity, who are you? You decide that. Okay? You have the ability, the authority, the supremacy to decide who you are. You have the ability and authority to decide that you're the version of yourself who switches identities easily. You're the version of yourself who believes and assumes easily. You're the version of yourself who's a master manifester. You're the version of yourself who always gets what you want instantly. You have the ability to decide that today, not based off of 3D. You see what I'm saying, you guys? If you're looking for what you can be and what you have always been, that's like a 3-year-old saying, I'll never be 5. I've always been 3. I'm 3 right now. I can't be 5. Look at my life. I'm in a 3-year-old class. I could never be 5. That's how y'all sound, okay? All right, cool. What do I think about drone alien shit? Okay, here's what I think about aliens, you guys. Honestly, like, if y'all knew how small we are, y'all, to be honest, you probably, when you realize how small we are in this expansive universe, mind you, this is just the observable, excuse me, universe. This is just the universe that our scientists have been able to conceive of. There's absolutely no way that we are the supreme, like, we're not the only people in the world. That's my opinion. Also, I'm not afraid of aliens because you guys have to really think about how, I'm sorry, I don't mean this to sound mean, but I'm sorry, humans are not at their peak of intelligence, not even close, okay? People are still fighting over what color you are and what gender you are, okay? We have a lot of room as a human race to go as far as intelligence. These beings can travel through time and space and all this other kind of stuff, coming from other dimensions, time, all this type of stuff. If they wanted to hurt us, they would have been hurt us, okay? That's just my opinion. So I don't really spend my time thinking about conspiracies or this or that, because a lot of shit that goes on, you guys, is just distracting you. It's keeping your mind on out there instead of in here. That some threat is coming to get you. Oh, this or that, the president, the government, the aliens, oh no, diseases. It's all keeping you in fear instead of realizing and recognizing real dawn when you see one. That's really all it is. That's what I spend my time thinking about. Can I revise my appearance? I ended up using aloes and getting a chemical burn, so I wanted to revise to get my original appearance. Yes. I would say to go back to that day and see that day unfolding without you getting burned. Or you can just decide that your face has always been perfect, or you can just decide that you're now in the reality where your face is perfect. I will also suggest like subliminals for that, okay? Okay. Mama K, would you like to be a mod? I need more mods, you guys. I'm trying to see who is on here a lot. Okay. And mods get 20% off of my services too, you guys. No, we're talking about manifesting, not aliens. It's okay. I don't have any mods in here today, y'all. That's why. Oh, wait, Lyric is way down here. I'm way up here. Okay. That was somebody's name. Shakalaka boom. Hello Kitty said, yeah, I can relate with the identity. I instantly shifted my state from unlucky to lucky just by saying I'm lucky now. I don't care what state I was in a minute ago. I'm lucky now. This works crazy fast. Yes, Hello Kitty. Hit the nail on the motherfucking head, okay? How often do I have to remind myself? Okay, this is said in the Bible. How often to forgive, right? 70 times 7, right? And it doesn't really mean 70 times 7. It means as however many times it takes. This is what I want y'all to understand about persistence, y'all. Persistence is not persisting for a few days or a few weeks and then saying, "Oop, I haven't become what I wanted to, so it's not working." That's not persisting. That's bullshit. Persisting is continuing to decide until it happens, y'all. That's it. I don't care what's not happening, what it looks like. Do you believe that you're creating? Number 1. Do you believe that you can create? Number 2. Do you believe it's available to you? Okay. If you believe that you're creating and you believe it's available to you, then you have it now. Then you should be thinking you have it now. Do you believe that you know how to create? Do everybody here believe they know how to manifest? How to manifest, y'all? Go ahead, put it in the chat. How do you manifest, y'all? If I asked you, how do I manifest? If I said, guys, oh man, my wall is so plain. It makes me feel sad. When I come on live, my wall's so plain. Everybody notices my wall is plain. I want a bumping wall. I want a jumping wall. What do I do? What would you tell me? What if I told you guys, y'all, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I can't get anything. I can't buy anything for my wall. What do I do? The circumstance is horrible. People laugh at me because of my wall. What do I do? What would you say? Do I believe it's available to me? Do I believe that I can create? Do I believe that it's available to me? You should be asking yourself these questions. Do I believe that I can create an SP? Do I believe that I can create money? If you don't believe that, you need to work on the fundamentals of manifestation. Do I believe it's available to me though? Some of y'all believe that you can create, but you don't believe that you can create, right? You believe that we manifest. Yeah, people manifest. Yeah, people manifest SPs, but I don't know if I can. Do you believe that you can? Then you need to work on your self-concept, okay? If you believe that you can create and you believe that you can, do you believe that you know how? Do you believe that you know how to create? Right? Which is just focusing. It's just putting your attention. It's just deciding. It's just continuously, right? It's just deciding, continuously choosing. So if you know that it's possible to you, and you know how is focusing, that's all you should be doing. Okay? That's all you should be doing. Mama K says, I feel like aliens are among us. Legit. They could be. Y'all, like, realize we're so, I'm sorry, elementary as a race. We don't even time travel. We can't even get too far outside of like our our galaxy. We can't even get out of our solar system, y'all. Come on now. They could be among us, we wouldn't even know. There's a lot of shit among us and we don't even know. And that's another topic. Yes, one Faya. I love to ask myself, who is deciding things when I don't feel great? And that takes me back to the place of I am the God of my reality. Period. Oh, Hello Kitty. You're going to be fine. Don't worry. Oh my God. Any suggestion on someone facing homelessness? I just made a whole entire video on that yesterday. But long story short, imagine, assume, feel yourself in a home, in a safe home, in a comfortable place. Feel the sense of relief. Feel the sense of, holy shit, it worked out. Drown yourself, lose yourself in that image, in that knowing, in that decision. What leads to hit and miss manifestation? I manifested by accident through prayer or speaking out loud, some huge things that can't be down to coincidence. Now I'm struggling to manifest for 3 months. Okay, so what I'm hearing from your comment, Lula, is that you haven't manifested intentionally. So a lot of people have manifested, of course we're all manifesting, but a lot of people haven't consciously manifested. So a lot of people don't really have the fundamental belief that they can affect your reality. That goes back to the 3 questions, right? Do I believe that I'm creating? So when you have instances like, ooh, I thought of somebody and they called you, that's pretty cool, right? It's like, yeah, that's great. But it doesn't necessarily immerse you into the belief that, oh my God, I can create beyond what's in front of me. You can write off a lot of things as coincidence. Even when you start consciously creating, you can still write off things as coincidence because we're just not taught this. This is not known to us, right? So first of all, Lula, you're not struggling to manifest for 3 months. You're manifesting. You're struggling to focus, right? You're struggling to direct your mind. Be intentional, okay? Especially, I'm assuming, or I'm not assuming, but I'm feeling like a lot of people who are getting hit and miss are not focusing. They're kind of like, they'll listen to a video like this and be like, oh my God, that's amazing. That's wonderful. And not practice it, right? I did that for years, y'all, okay? Listening to videos and saying, that's amazing, but never actually changing my thoughts. Never actually thinking in my favor. And wondering, why doesn't this amazing stuff work? It doesn't work itself. You work it, okay? Question about expectation. Does expecting it to happen mean that you just think, okay, it's done, it happened? Like, for example, a text from SP. How do you stay in it? How do you stay in it when it does happen? Okay. So expecting, yes, like decide that today's the day, the moment is the day. He already texted me, right? You can do he already texted you, or you can do it's happened today. Like, it's happening today, whatever. Like, I think it already is better. But expect it. Like, I want you to see when you're thinking about it, JB, when you're thinking about receiving the text, you're already expecting, y'all. I want y'all to tune into these subtleties, because this is really what I be teaching y'all, is the subtle mechanics, the subtle energy shifts in manifesting, beyond just say this and do that. But it is the energy that you're coming from when you're doing it. This is the difference between instant and not instant, right? JB, when you're affirming, It's done. It happened yesterday. Are you still thinking as you're thinking that? Yeah, but no, it's not. It's probably going to take at least a week. I mean, I don't think that I can really get it in the day. Are you expecting it to happen that day? Or are you expecting it to take more time? Right? And what if you were expecting it to happen that day? What if you were expecting a good way, actually, you guys, to get into expectation and to manifest things in the day is to have a mental conversation or an inner conversation with somebody. Like, who do you talk to? Like, at the end of the day, me and my SP talk about, how was your day? And sometimes I'll hear myself tell him, oh my God, it was amazing. This happened, this happened, this happened. I'll hear him respond, oh my God, my day was amazing. This happened, this happened, this happened. Do that. So JB, who would you talk to? Who would you tell? Who would you reach out to? You can even see yourself coming on a live. Like, Olivia, oh my God, my SP texted it. It literally happened. Like, immerse yourself in that expectation of it happening, okay? I'm intending that makes sense, okay? Oh, okay, Manon. Okay, Mama K, yes. I'm gonna make you a mod. And I'm gonna make Manon a mod. And I'm gonna make one Faye a mod. Thank you guys. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Lyric, Jacarius, I couldn't see you guys. I was up. I was way up in the comments. So I couldn't see, or Christina, you either. I'm sorry, you guys. I couldn't see you guys. But I want more mods anyway, because I know you guys can't beat every single one, you know? Every single live. Not we're the ghetto of the universe. Hilarious. Okay. Raven says, I woke up hearing your live on circumstances don't matter, especially in triggering situations. I needed this because I'm living with my mom and I'm affirming I'm in my new loft. You are in your new loft. You actually love it, Raven. It's actually perfect. You're like, oh my God. Like, you be sitting in there and be like, oh my God, like, look, I really manifested this. I really manifested this place. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet. I can do whatever I want. Yes, congratulations, okay? Not aliens pass us and are like, keep going. This is a bad neighborhood. I like, lock the door, lock the door. They looked at us. Nah, but honestly, you guys, I don't believe that aliens would fear us, though. That's the thing, you guys. To be honest, you guys, fear is I'm sorry, it's an elementary emotion. It's an elementary experience. Like, y'all, fear is the reason why we have hatred, anger, all the horrible things that happen on this planet happen from fear. If we were to not be in fear, we would be like coming together and coming up with like ideas about technology and advancing ourselves and knowing ourselves and loving others. It wouldn't, like, imagine if the world wasn't in competition. Like, if we were all like, hey, instead of worrying about where you're from and what you look like and if you believe the same thing I do or whatever, what if instead of being mad at each other's differences, we embraced the differences and saw what we could learn from each other, right? What if we actually did that? Oh, and I have a prediction for y'all. TikTok is not about to get banned. To be honest, y'all, I don't care one way or another because whatever, but I want y'all to see something, okay? Because they do this with TikTok. They do this with disease. They do this with, the economy. It's all hype, you guys. And then at the end of the day, nothing even happens. Y'all don't remember last year when they were saying the same thing about TikTok? They were like, it's going to get banned. It's going to be like everybody was doing the same thing. Oh, goodbye, TikTok. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. They just like to get y'all up in arms. Like, honestly, like, I feel like the world is like a little brother, like, or a little sister. Like, they just keep poking at you, not with anything serious, just because they want to get on your nerves. Like, they just want to get you riled up, you know? But let's see if that happens. Let's see if my prediction is right. Oh, okay. So I've manifested both my cars fixed. I just thought about them being fixed and didn't do anything. And I just let them sit. And then my dad was a G and helped me get them both fixed. New tires and everything. Period, JB. I love that. You're so easy. Yes, stop doubting yourself. And always go back to instances like that, JB. Okay? Go back to times where it did, you know, when it worked out. Hello Kitty says, when I first started manifesting, I constantly kept affirming nonstop and my wish showed up the next day. But now I'm able to naturally think about my wish and get it really fast. Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. Can I manifest my dream college even after giving exams? My exams are over, but I want to get into a specific college. Yeah, see yourself there. Okay, see yourself there. Just see yourself there, y'all. Go to the end. Don't worry about what has to happen or the obstacle. Like, in all your ways, contemplate the solution, the happy ending, the benediction, okay? Don't worry about how is it gonna, what about this? What about logic, y'all? This is another thing that will help you guys if you can, right? Let go of logic. If you can't, look it up scientifically, okay? Manifestation is science. Look up Joe Dispenza. Look up John Martini, Dr. John Martini. Look up, I can't think of his name, but he wrote a book called Quantum Touch, which is also a really good book for healing. There are many, many, many scientists, you guys, that study manifestation, study how we affect our world, and they're all coming to understand it now. They already understand it. It's not more widespread because when they try to get other scientists involved, they look at it like, well, that's pseudoscience. Like, even though I can clearly see your results, I wouldn't be like, I would lose my reputation if I went along with this. So it's not that it's all woo-woo. I just prefer to go on that side. Like I always say, if you have to wait on what science can prove, then you're going to be waiting until they complete their 12-year-long study for something that you could have just assumed and had. You know what I mean? But if that's the way that you want to go, then go that way, or at least start that way. Okay. All right. It's the knowing everything and getting out of my own way for me. Today, even though I manifested several random things, instantly aware of what I really want to manifest, and it hasn't happened. Who is saying that though? Latifa. This is what I mean, you guys. There's been so many times when I've thought to myself, it hasn't happened. It can't happen. It won't happen. And then I decide, wait, who's deciding that? I'm saying that. I'm saying that it doesn't happen. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't happen, right? If you're manifesting money, you guys, there is a possibility that there's literally a check in your mailbox, a check in the mail car on the way to your house, right? But if you're deciding that it's not real, your decision, whether that's real or that's not, whether you have it or you don't, is the decision of whether you're going to get that or not, whether it is or it's not. Okay? I love you, Lyric. The three questions were, do I believe in manifestation? Do I believe that my thoughts create reality? The second question is, do I believe that this thing is available to me? Okay? If you ask yourself, and really think about this, you guys, don't just say, yeah, because I've been studying this for years. You could be studying this for years and still not believe that. Do you believe that reality is that you're creating reality? If you don't believe that, you guys, I have a manifesting fundamentals playlist, but you can go to my law of assumption, whatever. You can type, honestly, any subject of the law of assumption, type in master manifestors in that subject. I probably talked about it. Okay. Number 2, do I believe this thing is available to me? This has to do with self-concept, worthiness, right? Your identity, who you believe you are. Okay. Do I believe it's possible? Do I believe that it's available to me? Do I believe I know how to get it? Do I believe that I know how to manifest this? Okay. Really, if you don't believe you know how to get it, then you should go back to number 1 too. All right. Nick says, I have an interview in an hour. So nervous. You already got the job. They hired you. They were actually like, oh my gosh, like, you're exactly the person we've been looking for. Just cancel all the other ones. Cancel all the other interviews. Mariana says, when I let go of techniques, things actually change, period. Because, and this is the thing, you guys, I'm not against techniques, right? Because I love affirmations, you guys. I love listening to affirmations, but instead of me looking at it like, ooh, there's something missing, I'm wrong, I'm lacking, and this thing is going to help me get something, I become aware of myself if and when I find myself coming from that state. But most of the time I see it more as I'm watering myself, I'm nourishing myself. Just like when you plant a tree. This was my metaphor for the day with my clients, which was a seed, right? A big ass tree, y'all. The biggest tree in existence comes from a seed. Okay? The seed contains everything that it needs to become the tree. It just needs a little TLC, a little watering, a little sunlight. That's it. But even though it's this big, it contains a humongous tree, even though it looks nothing like a tree. It contains the tree. Now, what if we looked at the seed and said, oh, I'm not watering this. There's no point. There couldn't be a tree in there. I don't see any evidence of a tree. There's no tree here. It's just a stupid ass seed. Okay, well then you'd never get a tree. All right? You'd never get a tree. So that's the way that I see it. When I'm doing affirmations, when I'm visualizing, I'm watering myself. I'm nourishing myself. It feels good to think wonderful things about myself. It feels good to think wonderful things about my reality. Okay? Oh, Eureka, you're so sweet. Oh, good question, Mariana. Can you talk about 180 degrees change in SP while living with them? Okay. So this is when you have to be intentional. I would say like pre-paving, right? So you don't want to wait until you're in an argument and then be like, God, he never listens to me. You want to decide when everything's cool, right? When you first wake up, I'm choosing the version of him that is this way. You can choose that version of him in your mind by deciding. You can choose it by affirming. You could choose it by visualization. This is the version I'm expecting to show up today. Okay? Now, when they're showing up, if they're showing up in their old story, this is the thing. I honestly don't believe that you don't have to react, y'all. I don't expect myself to be a robot, y'all. I don't expect myself to not have emotions, right? That doesn't make sense. If you do something to piss me off, then I'm pissed off. Okay. But that I don't deduct from that I'm not going to get what I want or that I ruined it or I just like, okay, well, I was pissed off. So what? Like, all right. So if you get into it or they're showing up their old self, I like to see them like, oh, that's his evil twin. Like my man would never do that. Like I used to say that with my SP. I'm like, no, my man would never do that. He would never act like that. He would never behave like that. I don't know who you are. You're Jekyll or Hyde or whichever was the bad one. I don't know which one, but you're not my man. You know, like knowing that internally, you don't have to say that out loud to him, right? But you're knowing like, oh, even if he's showing up, another thing, point out the old story, y'all. Realize he's not that way because he was just born an asshole. Okay. He didn't come out the pum-pum an asshole. You know what I mean? Like take responsibility that your thoughts called forth this version of him. That's your old story. That's what it used to be like. Now it's like this. I decided, just like I decided that, I'm deciding it's like this now. Okay? What? You took what personally, Jacarius? About the mods, I literally couldn't see you guys. And I didn't see you guys because I didn't see anybody getting removed. BT dubs. So. What? Hilarious. Where are you at, Hello Kitty, if you're still here? Yes, collective energy pool just to see how gullible people are. They don't even have to see, they just know it. It's so important, you guys, to keep your focus here, okay? I can't. How do I get a faster approval on my Social Security case? See them approving you. Decide you're already approved. Richard Gordon. Thank you, Stacy. Richard Gordon. You guys, if anybody on here has problems with health, look into Richard Gordon and look into RJ Spina. RJ Spina had, I don't even know, like 20-some diseases that he healed in his body, including full body paralysis, okay? But Quantum Touch by Richard Gordon is a great book on healing. But yes, how to get a faster approval on security case or how to get faster anything, y'all, assume it's done. It happened already. It already happened. You're making that decision with no proof of that decision, okay? I heard about having a genie in a bottle. You wish of something, no matter the 3D circumstance, it will automatically be changed. Oh, yeah, that's kind of putting faith in something outside of you. But to be honest, you guys, I feel like if you feel like a placebo is going to help you, then use the placebo, y'all. Like sometimes you don't need to go without. You don't need to go without just to like prove that I'm the master. Like if it's difficult, or if you feel like, oh, I'm going to just manifest that this pill works for me. I'm going to manifest that I have a genie in a bottle that's answering me. Even people that pray, right? Like people that pray, they believe that there's a God outside of them listening that's going to grant them that prayer. And so it works. Okay. Just do whatever you want. Meditation. I like meditation as a technique as well. Mariana. Hi, Summer. Okay. Most of the worlds we've done together have been SP related, but my circumstances have been challenging financial. There's a debt and income issue. Do you think going to the end in a time crunch creates resistance? That's a good question. I mean, not really. It's not that going to the end creates resistance. If you need it in a time crunch, then you should definitely go to the end. Like, this is the thing, Veronica. That's not true, right? Like, you're not really challenged financially. That's just you're the storyteller. You literally say it, Veronica, the storyteller, right? You're telling that story. That's it. You don't have to continue to tell that story. And because there's no time that it's going to take for that to change. You have never, as long as I've known you, been in a really bad financial position. This is just this is a new story you told. And no, it's not. No, you're not. Like, like really tap into the old identity that you had, or even even better identity. No, I'm financially prosperous. Don't let those circumstances, right? The big bad circumstances say, oh, look, I'm so much bigger than you. They're bullying you. They're pushing you around. No, assert yourself. I'm the God of my reality. I've never had a problem with money. Money is easy. It flows to me. It's coming to me right now. It's already here right now. All of that debt is paid off. My income is increasing every single day. Opportunities for money are coming to me every single day. Money is abundantly available to me in every single moment. Money is in love with me. It's obsessed with me. Like, I don't even have to think about money. It just comes, right? Start telling a news story about how available. Oh my God, it worked out all of a sudden, right? Affirmations. How did it work out all of a sudden? How did I pay my debt so fucking quick? How did my debt get erased and canceled like that? That's amazing. It's incredible. Tell the news story, okay? All right. Can you talk about manifesting by deciding versus using a healing or energy worker? Okay. So that's a good question. I feel like I can answer that on a lot of different ways. But my thing is, you guys, do what feels good to you. I have an energy healer that I use like weekly. And I enjoy it, right? I don't sit there and say, oh my God, if I don't see her, my energy is going to be dirty and icky. I don't believe that. But guess what? I feel good after I see her. So I do it. You see what I'm saying? It's more about, like, even if it comes to, like, let's say if you're like, oh, I feel like I have a financial block. I want to go to somebody to get my root chakra cleared. Then believe that that's going to help you. Believe that that's going to work for you, right? Now, I will say that I do my best to not put power into things. It doesn't mean that I don't do things, right? Like, for instance, like I said, with affirmations, I listen to affirmations, right? But I know that I'm the power that works the affirmation, right? I know that if I go a day or 2 or 3 or however long without affirming, that doesn't deny me my experience of having what I want. That's the difference, right? Okay. Deduce, not deduct. Jeez, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I had to get that out, you guys. I'm sure it can be deduce and deduct. Just like people used to tell me, master manifestors, like I had so many people tell me, like, you can't spell manifestors with an ER, it's OR. And then they would literally look it up and they're like, actually, you can spell it both ways. And I can do what I want because it's my world. Even if deduct, I don't care if deduct isn't a word. It's a word now because I said it. The fuck? Hi, Ashley. SP and I got into a fight the other day, and he's really mad at me. I know I can affirm against it, but my logical mind is telling me his reason for being mad is legit. It doesn't matter. He forgave you. He always forgives you. He can't resist you, okay? Like, if me and my SP get in a fight, you guys, like, I get that because you're, like, wrapped up in the energy of the fight, and oh my God, and this and that. Just decide. No. He forgave me. He already forgave me. He's already thinking about me. He's so in love with me. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I even decide that something good's going to happen from the fight, and it does. Literally. Something great's going to happen from that. You get to decide, okay? Fairy dust. Love it. Mariana said, my 3D is so silly, it doesn't trigger me anymore. That's hilarious. Ah, Summer, thank you for coaching in the comments. Okay. Yes, whatever helps, do that, y'all. Whatever you like, do that. It truly doesn't matter, you guys. If you were like, oh, when I sit here and stare out the window, it makes me feel better, do that, okay? Like, it truly doesn't matter. For some people, doing nothing helps them manifest better. For some people, doing a lot of stuff helps them manifest better. This is why I never tell you guys, here's the absolute thing that you must do to manifest, right? This is the only way and all other ways are stupid. No, it really don't fucking matter. Who are you to tell God how to do anything? Especially everything that's already been done. You feel me? Okay. Hey, yo, Hello Kitty, what was your question? What was it? And you too, Redhead, I don't know what your comment was. I might have missed it. I was kind of scrolling not carefully because it's so long, you guys, 46 minutes. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and click off, you guys. Email me if you guys are interested. Mastering Money Manifestation group coaching for next month. Email me. Early bird pricing will be available until next Tuesday. Okay. Just my parting words with you all is that I love you all. You're infinite, you're divine, you're limitless, you're incredible. You are the solution. You're the solution. You don't need a solution. You're the solution. You work the law. You work it perfectly. Manifesting is so fucking easy for you, right? Do y'all realize like how when y'all come in my lives, so many people come on here and they're like, Olivia, I just got my thing. My SP just texted me. I just got this promotion. I just got this money. I just got my house. Do you see how they're all coming with successes? You know why? Because I'm telling you the exact gosh darn truth. If you actually do what I'm telling you, you guys, it's not hard. Okay? It's not hard. It's easy. It's done. It's yours. You deserve it. Okay? I love you all so much. Kivani, Stacy, Shani, Ashley, Veronica, Tam Tam, Ladybug, email me. Sources Truth, Lexi, you're all incredible, perfect, beautiful. Okay? Perfect, divine creators. It's easy. It's done. Okay? Sending you all infinite love.